Batley round 2. Let's go. Some more fantastic buggy racing at MB Models with Batley's round 2 of the 2025 winter season. Let's see how we get on. But first, Aaron, have you sorted your car out? What time is it? It's about 9:30, isn't it?
Just got here.
Just got here. Have you been out on track yet?
No, I haven't been out on track yet.
Not been out on track yet.
That's just tweaking, that is. That's just.
Is it tweaking?
Yeah.
And just a quick note about race control. As always, it's really well organised, and it was mega. But the guy doing the mic for round 2, don't you know your name, buddy? But you definitely need a tip of the cap. It's usually brilliant anyway, but you were on the mic for almost every qualifying and every final and race, shouting who was lapping who, times, and it just made it really good and enjoyable from a driver's point of view, being on the podium. I can't always keep up with where I'm up to on the track and who's lapping me and who's not lapping me, so inadvertently sometimes I will get in the way of people, not on purpose, but none of that with at round 2, because you were calling it out really clearly, and everybody in the pits had commented that it was really good, so tip of the cap, sir. Anyway, Q1, 18 laps straight out of the gate. Really chuffed with that. Car seemed to be going well, seemed to handle all right. It's now, everything's of a level now where it seems to be whether or not I make mistakes or just increase corner speed, or I just need to get faster and better as a driver. Q2, 17 laps, not quite as good as Q1, but still happy. 17 laps was good. Yeah, pleased with that. Solid qualifying. Q3, 16 laps. I say that, and it's nuts to think that only 4 months in, and 16 is now a rubbish qualifying for me. So I'm really pleased that the progress we're making, that 16 laps is now no longer the norm. The norm seems to be 17 with a smattering of 18s thrown in for good measure. Q4 was another solid 17 laps, so all in all, quite a good qualifying performance. I've made some changes to the car, and there's a video coming out that will show what I've done with that. Nothing major. I'm sure all the fast lads, if there's any that watch this, they already know about the stuff that I'm doing to my car, because they're the ones telling me to do it. Anyway, that sees me lining in 5th place for the E-final, so I'm really pleased with that. It's always good, solid progress. If you can qualify up from, if your final can be your next group up or 2 groups up from your qualifying, it shows that you're progressing, and I'm right chuffed with that. So yeah, right, let's see how we get on.
Our E-final. Straight out to Marshall, cars down. Garden 4 needs to be on this side.
There we go then. I'm lining up in 5th place eventually, after doing a few circles and circuits, and remembering that the odd numbers are closest to the wall and the even numbers are closest to the rostrum, so we'll get there eventually, but you know, it's confusing. We just race toy cars. So let's wait for the 10-second beeps. And the plan now is to try to get at least 1 lap under our belts, clean for the start, and then we'll see where we're at. Here we go. Ooh, picked off a place. No. Ran a bit wide there. Up the inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4th. 4th over the kicker into 3rd. That's a good start. Come on, Brad, stick with 2nd now. Lap 1. Here we go. Oh, I just tagged at the back. Never mind. Into the middle. Thanks, Alfie Lee. Good lad, Junior. Over the kicker. Oh, just nosedive. Just not quite fast enough that time. It's all going wrong in first few laps. Come on. Down the straight. Ran wide. He came up the inside. Oh, tagged him there. Poor move, really, that Bron. I should have waited. Sorry, dude. Should really have waited then. But I didn't, so we should carry on. Down the straight. Over the steps, round. Oh, tagged again. Oh, it's a nightmare. At least we made the kicker this time. Right, come on. Oh, and I rolled it. Oh, and somebody righted me. It's just an... Oh, and I've tagged myself on the straight. Bit of karma there for before, I suppose. Right, now. Let's get the racing going now. Must have had all our snafus out of the way in the first 4 laps now. Right, up over at kicker. Nicely landed. Zip over there. Over that. Round. Onto the straight. Right, clean lap. Let's see if we can't set off after people. Ooh. I never quite get the speed for the kicker right. Every now and again you get it right, and it's so satisfying when it lands properly on the downside. Oh, he's had a bit of an issue in front of me, so I've clawed close to him now. Over the kicker. Oh, he span out. I've upped to place there. Round, down the straight. There's no lap timing, I'm afraid, in the corner because I did set it going, but somebody rang me, and apparently that cancels the screen recording out. Over the kicker. Come on, let's get him. Don't let him go, Bren. At the very least, put some pressure on him. Oh, he's tumble rumbled there. It's a corner phrase. Over this jump, down the steps, over the kicker. Come on. He's closing on you. Don't give in to pressure. He's closing over the kicker. Don't make a mess of it, lad. Oh, ooh, I thought he were going up the inside. He backed out then. Good driving, mate. That's what I should have done with that other bloke before, but I didn't. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got it. Right. Up the inside. I didn't force the issue. That were his line. Oh, but I've got him around the outside. That were a cracking move through there. Love it. Oh, and he stuffed it in barrier. Oh, no, nightmare. Over the jump. Round. See if we can't set off after that guy now. So I've no idea where I'm up to with positions and places now. Oh, that might be Stephen there having a bit of a nightmare. Four minutes to go. Well, 4 minutes gone, minute left. Doing alright, steady away now. If I could have only driven like this at the start. That's the difference, isn't it? Qualifying's one thing and the race is something else. Anything can happen in the race. You can go from 10th to 1st, 1st to last. It's such a lottery sometimes. Must be inside last 30 seconds now. Come on, no more mistakes. That car seems to be closing quickly. So is he lapping me? Oh, overjumped that. Round. Must be on final lap. Oh, almost got a marshal. You get 50 points for one of them. There we go. Over the race. So scruffy start. And then not a bad drive. Recovery drive to get up to 5th place. But yeah, really scruffy in the beginning. And to the guy that I took out, sorry pal, wasn't intentional. Some driving etiquette will improve. Place. So we started in 5th and finished in 5th, so we're about where we should be, really. Racing can always be, the actual final, the race can always be a bit of a lottery sometimes of how you get on. So I'm pleased with that. That's all right. I mean, by the end of lap 1, I was up to 3rd at one point, and then by lap 2, I was all the way down in 7th. So solid recovery drive to get back to where I started. But yeah, no, racing was good, really pleased. And a quick shout out to the guy who was stood just there on my left hand side, probably a bit of a quicker racer than me, but we were shaping up for some really good battles. We had about a lap, maybe 2 laps, where we were running really close, and he was sniffing up the inside or the outside and realising it wouldn't stick, so backing out of it. You could see him doing that, and I was doing the same when I could nip through here and there. Really good, really respectful racing, so mega mate, well done. And obviously you snafu'd it into the wall, so then I buggered off and left. So my goal was to do better in this championship than the last championship, and I'm currently lying. My goal was to be in the top 50. There's usually about 100 drivers, maybe 8 out of those there's 80 that do 4 qualifying rounds. So my goal is to be in the top half. So anywhere over top 50 in the championship, I'm right pleased with that. And after round 2, that leaves me currently in 37th with a points haul so far of 91. So that's a good start. I'm well on my way to hitting my target of being in the top half of the field. So I'm right pleased with that. That's good. So that's really good. Roll on round 3 and let's see if we can carry this momentum forward. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave some comments below and toodle pip.